I'm having a hard time believing this. I bought this in August. It's the first week of September, and this happened today. Go watch. Tell me what you think. So I might have left out one detail. I didn't buy this in August this year. I bought it in August a year ago. I have been shooting this target for 13 months. The goal is I wanted to shoot the center module until I could get an arrow to blow through it. I just wanted to see how long that was going to take. So I have been shooting the snot out of this thing for a year and a month, and it finally got an arrow to blow through. I have shot everything I have at this target. My lightweight target arrows, my heavy hunting arrows, even my daughter's NASP arrows. It's had field points. It's had 3-blade broadheads, 4-blade broadheads, 2-blade single bevels. I even shot the judo point at it a few times. I want you to know this was not a paid advertisement. The owner of Matrix Targets did not ask me to do this torture test. I just wanted to see how long a single module would last the way I shoot, as much as I shoot. So let's open this up and get a nice close look at this module. The thing that sets the Matrix Targets apart is the fact that they come apart. They are multiple different pieces that all hook together and are strapped together. And what this allows you to do is add and remove pieces. So we can open this up, kind of pop these parts open, and we can pull out an individual module. So we're going to try to get this center one out. Oh yeah. I don't know how well you can see that. Can you see down in there? That thing is tore up. Man, oh man. I didn't have an arrow counter keeping track of how many arrows I actually put into this, but based on my average on how much I shoot, this thing's got somewhere between 4,500 and 5,000 arrows into this module. They were all shot from this side. I didn't put any arrows into the back. I wanted to see how much it would take coming from just one direction the whole time. Now, the idea behind the Matrix is that once you shoot out a module, you swap it to the outside, you bring a fresh one to the middle, so that way you can always shoot at the middle of the target. This one, in reality, I probably should have swapped it 500 arrows ago because it still needs to have a little structural integrity, so when you wrap the straps around it, clamp it together, it'll hold in place. This one, I don't think there's much left there. I'm going to swap it out, but reality is I probably just need to order a new one. Well, let's show you how easy it is to swap a module. So you're going to have to loosen the buckles, and then you're going to have to kind of spread the target apart. Now, you may have to pull an extra module out to make it a little easier to move around. I want to put this shot up one at the bottom, so in the event that I hit the bottom, and an arrow does go through it, it's going to hit the ground versus putting it at the top or one of the sides. So you're just going to kind of pull them apart. If you look at these, they have valleys, and then one side has a ridge to it. So they kind of interlock together, so you got to find where you're going to put those. So this one, I'm going to put in here backwards of the way I was shooting it. This is the ridge, and looks like I need to have the ridge going into the middle of the target like this. So I'm going to pop that down in there, and those will lock in. I'm going to take this module. Same thing, I'm going to find a spot that needs a ridge, which looks like it's right there. So you're going to kind of pop that down in there, and now all we're going to do is squeeze it back together. Once you get it mostly back together, you can grab your straps, give it a good tug, and this is just a cam buckle that locks all that together. After you get the module swapped out, you've got a fresh one in the middle, you're ready to go back to shooting. Now, this module lasted me a year, and I've got 7 modules, which means this target's going to last me about 7 years. If you take how much I paid for the target, and don't get me wrong, it's not a cheap target, but if it's going to last me 7 years, you divide out that cost, that means I can shoot this target for about $65 a year. There's not another target out there that's going to take 5,000 arrows and only cost you 65 bucks. If you guys have been on the fence about one of these targets, pull the trigger. You're gonna be happy with it. They are the best target out there, hands down. I've shot quite a few others. You just can't beat this one. I've got a full review from when I initially bought this target, so I'll put that right here for you. And enjoy. Let me know how much you like yours.